Thanks for joining us today. We'll be showing a short video demo of our LinkTuner product. We'll be reviewing the features and functionality and how it simulates your Creo users out on your network on actual workstations, and then allows you to capture empirical data so that you can evaluate what's going on in your Windchill world, what the system's doing, and how you can troubleshoot any issues. So our tagline of you can't manage what you can't measure is applicable here for LinkTuner. So there's several use cases that our LinkTuner can be applied at, and the one we're going to talk about today is just the basic system benchmarking. And across also, it could be multiple locations. So if you have, other remote users, you'll be able to gather and see how the system is performing across those multiple locations. And I think, one of the stories that we hear often are where users are complaining to their administrator that, the system is performing slow today. And it feels like it's slow. And what we're trying to do with LinkTuner is allow you, give you a tool that will give that empirical data, so you can actually have a true benchmark that is something you can repeat time after time, and then help evaluate and give you data to be able to present to the users to let them know just how things are performing. And then if it is performing slow, a tool that will help you troubleshoot and improve upon how the system is working. So the first thing with using LinkTuner is you need to actually configure it, which is simple. You're just going to simply enter in your Windchill server URL, a couple paths to where it's going to be gathering and storing result data. And then we need to add the agents, which are the Creo workstations that are going to be used. So these, in this case, we're specifically looking at end user benchmarking. So we have a workstation in Chicago here, we have another one in Leeds, and we have another one in Cologne. If we wanted to add a fourth or fifth or sixth or whatever, we can add that here with this button click. So now that you have LinkTuner configured for the your Windchill instance and the workstations that you're going to be using, now you need to tell those workstations, those agents, what they need to do, and we do that by creating a job. For our use case, we are looking at Chicago, Leeds, and Cologne. So we have a job for each location, and we've scheduled that daily in these 30-minute increments. So Chicago job is running daily at 1 p.m. We've told it to take certain operations, and we've given it a specified list of objects to take those actions on. And as you'd expect with the Chicago job, the agent that's listed there is the Chicago one. If you go over to the Leeds, exact same job, just the different agent. So we have the same operation, same list, same order, and Cologne, exact same thing as well. So let's jump over and look at the reports, and as you can see, each location is identified with a different color line, so you can easily turn those on or off, and you can filter the various operations both on or off. And the interesting thing from a demo standpoint is what we're trying to see here is, are we measuring, are things degrading over time, staying the same? How are things going? Certainly, if we were just to take a look at Chicago, we do see that this has degraded over time. And how some of our customers are using this, they've set certain thresholds And let's say if you said you wanted this to you wanted this job to complete in less than 40 minutes, anytime you spike up above 40, maybe you take a look and take action on this. Obviously, this degraded quite a bit over a month and a half period, but it's just demo data. But if we wanted to dig in and see what's going on, we can go in and pick a point and begin to take a look at the detail of the data. And also what we can do with that exact data, we can go into the PTC system monitor. So if you use PSM in conjunction with this, you'll have a deeper look into the data. And the other thing with PSM is you can run, because you're running our scheduled jobs, or you could run an on-demand job, to repeat the exact same actions over and over again and begin to take a look at that data both through LinkTuner and through PSM. And then as you make system modifications to Windchill to improve the performance, again, you're running the exact same benchmark test as you make those changes, so you can see, does the system improve after I add a method server or a background method server or a foreground method server, or if I add RAM or make certain Oracle changes, does it improve or does it degrade, or does it stay the same? And what LinkTuner is doing is allowing you to run that test over and over again. It's also running the test from the end user workstation and being able to give you that empirical data and understand what's going on with the system, what the end users are experiencing. So I want to thank you for your time, and stay tuned for our next demo, in which we'll show how to simulate users for stress testing. In the meantime, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to Fishbowl. Thanks.